Hello, and welcome back to this series, which I've decided to call it Mothcraft. I figure that's, I've been labeling it MCE for Minecraft episodes, so it might as well be Mothcraft. It follows the letters, and today I'm playing alone this time, and oh, there we go. And today we are going to go ahead and try to finish up this, the Hobbit house. I would like to get a roof on here. I would like to get some rooms. I want to try and make the outside look nice and pretty. And then we're going to see about getting a small stables for those two and a farm going. So we're doing that today. I had more oak logs to turn up. I'm actually pretty excited. I've been trying to think of what I'm going to do with the outside, and I think that I'm probably going to go ahead and use some logs and some fences. And I have that stone cutter still, so I think that I'm going to go ahead and... Oh boy, my mouse is being junky. Last time it was the audio, now it's the mouse. Oh! I noticed that the audio last time was off. The Minecraft sounds were significantly, noticeably louder than my voice, so I think I went ahead and fixed that. We're gonna hope it was a successful fix. And so this is episode 3. Episode 2 is up. Episode 1 is still not. However, I have learned that my streams will expire after a week from being posted. So I'm gonna go ahead and after this stream see about uploading them to YouTube as well, just because I think that would probably help. Oh no. And then that way my videos will stay up and they won't disappear after a while. Oh man. Guess we were later than the day than I thought. I thought it was still morning. But I am quite excited to get the Hobbit hole done. And then I want to see about catching up with where my brother is. I mean, I don't play as fast as him, so I don't think we're gonna get all the way up to where he already is. Probably not diamonds for a good while still. I like to go ahead and take my time with stuff. But it would be nice if the next time we play together, I had something to show for him in terms of progress, a little bit closer to his own, so that he is no longer threatening me with Minecraft war crimes. And then, at some point... Okay, he said that he had one of the villagers that gives you... I don't have it in my inventory. He said that he has one of those villagers that sells the dragon stuff, in a hole somewhere. So I would like to find that. I'm a little bit hesitant to go looking without him here, but the next time he plays with me, maybe. I want to go ahead and find where that guy is, see if he has any of those dragon maps on him. I doubt he does, otherwise Keegan probably would have bought it, unless he doesn't have the emeralds for it, or whatever else it's being asked for. I think they only need emeralds for the dragon stuff, but I may be wrong. Speaking of which, I have 8 of those. I want to check my chest to see if I have any more. Oh, and I'm going to move my bed inside, so... Hello, sir? Hello? Hello, monsieur. What is on your head? Is that a diglet? Can I have the diglet? Digger, not Diglett. How dare I? Ah. But, I want to move my bed inside, because last time there was a creeper that blew up, like, right there, and, my chest got blown up. I had to fix that, and also fix the dirt there so it didn't look horrendous. Oh. Oh, hey. I kind of forgot you can sleep through the night when you're playing on your own. Or not forgot, but it... What is up with that guy? But it didn't occur to me to do that because I haven't been playing alone on this one yet. So it didn't pop in my head to do that when it started getting dark. But that's convenient now because it should mean that we should get going a little bit faster since we'll be able to sleep through the nights. And then I don't have to wait for it to turn day to go get more wood when I need it. Or to do anything else for that matter. Do you have any more cobble? Oh, hold on, I have more iron. I do not have more cobble. Okay, that's alright. I'm gonna make an iron axe. Axe is getting pretty low. I don't want to lose it, like, in the middle of an inconvenient point. I guess any time would be inconvenient, but if you get my drift. And then I also want to get, oh, I mentioned getting a farm going. I want to go ahead and try and, is this dyeable? Apparently not. That's alright. But I do want to, get the potatoes and the carrots down at least, because carrots are a pain in the ass to get. I usually end up finding potatoes pretty quick, but carrots usually take me way longer than what it took to find those ones. I found those ones in episode 1, I believe, when I was at one of those villages. They were just kind of in one of the chests, but normally it takes me forever to find any carrots, which is always frustrating because I want to get my farm going and then I have to leave open space in it, because I like to have it all organized. It's just a hassle. So I'm glad that I found some early on. It makes it easier to go from now on. Or later. It also gives me something to lure pigs with. That's also something that frustrates me, is because then I have to wait until I can find the carrots to lure in pigs, and then when I have the carrots, there's no more pigs around. And I don't really understand why that's how that goes, but it just seems to be. Oh, I should have used stairs. I should have used stairs. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and break a couple layers, and then we're gonna build stairs, and it's gonna be fine. This is simply how the cookie crumbles. This is why we have an axe before the axe breaks, so I don't have to stop in the middle of my line of wood breaking. Except to do that, because it got stuck on the corner. That's okay. That just happens. Da, 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 da. Awesome. Yeah. Break the... Yay, delightful. Alrighty. But I am excited to post it on YouTube as well, because hopefully... Really? Really? Come on now. You weren't supposed to do that. You know what? I'll just go around the edge later. Clean. Oh wait, I know what I wanna. Hold on. I'm gonna keep these 2 layers and put stairs in between, and then do the stairs on the outside. And then I can still keep the roof at about at a lower height than it otherwise would be, and still get that curve. But I'm excited to upload the videos to YouTube as well, because then it might reach some more people, and I'll have more people to talk to and show what I'm doing. And I'm glad for anyone who's watching, but it just feels nice. Da, 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 da. Okay. And stairs. And then at some point I have to figure out what everything's gonna be. I would like a little dining area. I wanna make a nice dining table. We need a place to have second breakfast. And the bedroom's probably gonna be on one of the ends, and so is the chest room, so the dining room's probably gonna end up being in like the middle. And then I'm probably gonna end up adding a basement because eventually I'm gonna need more room than this, but I don't want to go up because the Hobbit homes are pretty little. So I'll probably end up going down to the basement. And oh, the spruce tree is finally grown. I should go ahead and cut that now and then replant it so that way when I need more spruce wood later I can get it. Because that's I want to use a mixture of spruce and dark oak for the accents on the outside of the house, and also for the inside. I think they'll end up looking real nice. Maybe I can even get some leaves to put around the place. Wouldn't that be fun? I don't know, that might make it a little bit too elfish to be a hobbit. I'm definitely a hobbit. I'm short in real life. I'm like 5'2". It's kind of sad. Not really, but let's put a trio of them. A trio is always better than one. And then maybe eventually we can have 7, and there'll be a fellowship of trees. Really into the Lord of the Rings references today. What was I doing? Stairs, right, okay. You're in my way. You're part of my wooden fleet now. Alright. We're just gonna, oh, I should have counted how many I needed before I did this. Yeah, too late now. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. It's probably a pretty big number, so let's go with 10 for right now. 10 sets of stairs. That gives us 40 to work with. And then if we need more for the first layer, we can do that. But see, that already looks significantly better. There we go. I like to think that I'm pretty good at building stuff. I definitely do better in creative when I have all of the when I have all of the elements and materials available, but I think I'm pretty good in general at it. Okay. Normally I don't like the ceiling being so low, but with a hobbit home it feels fitting. Do that, do another layer of stairs, and then the roof. Then I'll hang some lanterns. This ledge here also gives me a spot to put some lanterns that's a little bit closer to the ground and to the walls, though I will be having some good windows. And luckily we're right next to a beach, so I don't have to wander very far to get sand. And considering that I want to make a pond on that, in that little sandy spot over there anyway, I can get the sand from there without having to worry about it messing up how the beach looks. However, I do have to worry about accidentally putting stairs in my own face, apparently. As one does. Okay, so definitely more than 40, probably closer to like 100. We're just gonna put the rest of my wood. But eventually I would like to, oh boy, that's not many. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay, well. Gonna have to get some oak planks again. Okay, we'll do these stairs first, we'll get some oak planks. And then, when it does come to the dragons, I'm gonna be talking about those a lot again. I'm still a huge fan of them. That's never gonna go away. But, whenever we do end up, oh, that corner's gonna bother me. Whenever we do end up finding a dragon, I would like to collect a fleet of dragons. I feel like the more dragons I have, the better. because the more intimidating I can be to my brother, which has somehow become a goal. And then the sun needs to go down faster. Sun needs to go down. Oh yeah, so the caterpillar's name is Ted. Dog's name is Sebastian. I don't have a name for either of the horses yet. So, you know, we'll come up with names eventually for those guys. Ted, Sebastian, and the horses. Okay, if this horse was male, I would have named it Batman. Or Bruce, one of the two. I would have named it I probably would have gone with Bruce because it's not fully black. And then I would have had Bruce and I don't know. I probably would have named this one Selena. Just to oopsie. Just to go along with Bruce. But considering that they're both girls, I'm not really sure what to do now. It would be nice if I could, well, I want to save a pair name for when I have a guy and then I can name one of them with the pair name with it. But I'm going to hold myself to getting the Hobbit hole done and a barn done before we go and get any more horses. Just because if I let myself keep getting pets before I have anywhere to store them, I'm gonna end up unable to walk through my own unwalled empty home. It's gonna be too full of animals to do any of that. Okay, this tree is gonna have to end up going out of the way. Why is there a hole here? Did I die? Oh, there was a creeper here at some point. I don't remember when that happened. But... And then I would like the stream to be a little bit longer too. I'm gonna try and, my flow's a little bit off because there's not another person in the room with me anymore, which means, coming up with talking points is a little bit more difficult, but that's just how it is sometimes, and that's okay. I'll find my flow eventually. And for right now, that flow is gathering sand because, and my shovel broke. 42 is a lot. Why is it that whenever I'm collecting blocks, sand seems to be the one that I collect the most of? I don't understand. It doesn't make sense in my brain. Somehow this one seems so much quicker to collect than... Well, and not just because of how fast it breaks, but it seems like there's more sand per sand. I don't really know how else to describe that. That's just the, ooh. That's just how that goes. But... Gonna get back there, and we're gonna smelt some sand. And we're gonna cut out windows. Tiny little circle windows. Do I have any charcoal left? Okay, I have some charcoal left. You know what? Let's, not the spruce. Let's get some, dark oak logs in there. Let's smelt that before we smelt any of the sand. And then while that's going, we can go and get some more oak wood. See, and like, I like that tree. I would like that, like, a big tree like that to be somewhere around the valley. What I might end up doing is at some point, I might end up creating like a ring of trees around the ledge of it. I feel like that would look good, and it would give me some aerial cover too. I also have to figure out where I'm going to store the dragons once I get them. And then I have to figure out what I'm going to name them. Okay. I definitely have favorites. I feel like everyone has a favorite of the How to Train Your Dragon dragons. That's a really random grab, grass block, I blame the, like, 3 Endermen that I saw last time around places. It's also a very large palm tree. Maybe we can do something over here with that. Set up, like, some, the sun thingies. But everyone, I feel like everyone definitely has a favorite dragon from the How to Train Your Dragon series, and I'm not a huge fan of Grunkles or of Hideous Zibblebacks. And here's my thing, right? Is I feel like for fish legs, a Grunkle fits in perfectly, and I feel like for the twins, Hideous Zibbleback is the only dragon that would make any sense. But I feel like if I alone was on a Hideous Zibbleback, I would struggle with if it was actually in a real life thing. I would definitely struggle with that because that's two different. Like, I'd have to name them something joint. Like, I don't know. I'd have to give them a name that could connect somehow. That way I could say both real fast to command them both. But I did not, in fact, get Neoclogs. That was the whole reason I went over there. Whoopsie. No, but the whole thing with that is I don't want a Hideous Zibbleback, I don't want one of those to be my first dragon. I also wouldn't want a Grunkle to be my first dragon, just because those guys don't, they feel goofy to me, which isn't bad, but they don't have the same deadly grace that some of the other ones, like the Night Fury or the Deadly Natter do. I would love the first dragon that I find to be a Deadly Natter. I would be over the moon. Because naturally, whichever first one I find is going to end up being, like, it's going to end up being the main guy, right? So, I'd really like it if it was one that, that I favored. So a Deadly Natter would be absolutely ideal. That would be just the best possible outcome. I wouldn't be mad at a Night Fury either. I love those guys, but I think of all of them, Deadly Natters are probably my favorite. But I also wouldn't be mad at like a Skrill, or I'll have to look back through the book later to go through and see exactly to go through the ranking of them. Because there is a ranking in my head, but I don't remember every single dragon that's in the book right now in this mod, so I'll have to go back and do that later. And I can tell you guys. And until then, we shall collect logs, because we definitely need some more wood. Collect the dark oak ones too while I'm at it. I'm gonna need them eventually, and it'll be nice to have them stocked up. Sometimes I have an accent. Sometimes, I mean, everyone has an accent. An accent is literally just how you pronounce things. Everyone pronounces things when they talk. That it's inevitable. It's the entirety of it. But sometimes I have an accent that's noticeable to me in certain words. I have a very German grandma, which she's delightful. I love my German grandma. But sometimes I'll say ja instead of yeah. And a lot of times people don't notice, because when you're just kind of saying it real quick, like someone knocks on the door and you're like, yeah, or like I'll say ja, and then they won't notice because it's so similar that it's just like it doesn't like their brain doesn't notify them of anything being different. And so they mention it to people, and then sometimes they're like, what are you talking about? And then they only notice it after that. But that is in fact a thing that I do sometimes, because that's what my German grandma said all the time, was ja. I know the word Guten Tagen as well. I Guten Tagen. Yeah. I know I know a couple German words. I don't know all of the German words. I know that the French word for green is verde. I hope I pronounced that right. It's V-E-R-D-E, and I know that specifically because I took French for the one language class that I had to take in high school. And, I remember that specifically because I then planned to go home and shout verde at my siblings without them knowing what I was saying because I thought it would be hilarious, and then I didn't actually do it. So, you know, just the life of ADHD things, I suppose. But that's how it goes sometimes. That's just what happens. And then one day you start streaming on Twitch and deciding that you're gonna then upload those Twitch streams to YouTube as well, and then suddenly you sound like a weird prepubescent boy even though you're not, and then you start rambling while destroying oak trees in Minecraft. And Minecraft probably won't be the only thing that I play either. I do want to keep to this series. I have a bad habit of, like, starting things and then abandoning them, but if enough people are, like, aware that if it feels like something that has consequences for a lack of completion, then I'll get it done. I'm gonna put this back in a minute just because I don't want to leave a tree like that. Oh, swamp oak. What are you? Oh, huh. Okay. Okay. I'll have to remember that's here. I'm gonna make my floors out of that, maybe. But, with people watching this, even if it is just a small number, it definitely makes me more inclined to continue it, I feel like, which is good. And, ooh. Oh, look at that. Oh, keep moving. The lily pads are cute. This looks awesome. What's going on here? I feel like... Ooh. Oh, that's a ship. I think we found the top of a ship last time, didn't we? We found the top of a ship, but, I didn't dig all the way into the sand, because it was, like, half underwater, and there was no way I was getting to the bottom of that without dying, and then, like, what was the point? But I can definitely get into this one. Oh, there's so many creepers. So many creepers. And zombies, for that matter. Okay. So let's... just break the chest. That's... Huh. Well... That's not supposed to happen. My game seems to be a bit laggy. Everything is frozen. I think my game may be crashing. Nope, okay. That was weird. That's some Herobrine type shit. Okay, things are moving again. We are good. Is that Enderman smoking a pipe? Okay, I can't go over there right now. There's too many things in the way. I will go ahead and take this Kraken hat, though, if I can. Oh, no, it exploded. Well, that was disappointing. That's okay. No, but I am really excited to go ahead and upload these videos to... Oh, you have cucumbers for eyes. I'm gonna take those. Awesome. But I am excited to upload it to YouTube. Just 'cause it feels like this map is a scam. I don't know, it just feels like more serious. I mean, this whole thing's pretty unserious. I'm doing it for fun, but still. We're going this way now. And I've fallen back into the trap of just wandering places, which is a whoops-a-daisy, but I mean, since we're... Might as well keep... Oh, these sheep are so cute! I'm gonna have to go to, like, different biomes to get, a bunch of different sheep. 226. Okay, that seems... Oh. Fast travel. That's what that was. It was totally intentional fast travel. How are these guys doing? Oh, delightful. In that case, let's start getting the sand going. And if I can find... once I get some more iron ore to smelt, I should end up just... being able to... I think those dragon traders show up whenever you, anytime that you go ahead and... Sorry, rearranging my shenaniganery here. I think that those guys show up anytime that you go ahead and smelt iron, which in the long run may be a little bit annoying. However, I think it's only I think they can only respawn again after they despawn or something, so it won't like summon tons and tons and tons of them. But oh, I need my crafting table. Yeah, we're just gonna sleep real quick. I'm really excited for those dragons. I'm gonna have to name them. I'm gonna have a whole lot of animals to name. So at some point, I'm probably gonna start asking people who watch my stuff to help me name them. I feel like that's a good way to... Everybody likes naming weird random creatures in Minecraft. Or in any game, really. I feel like people just enjoy naming pets. It's very fun. How did you get up there? I know there's a way to get him up there, and I know there's a way to get him down, but I can't currently remember which button that is, so that's just there now, I suppose. Alright, let's go ahead and just divide this up as best we can. Awesome. So that's a full stack of oak stairs, which at the very least is going to be enough to finish this route and then to start the next one probably. I was right. This does in fact look significantly better than just the flat blocks did. Suppose I could have also done slabs, but I do think stairs were the better choice. And also if I switched to slabs now, then that would be a massive waste of wood. I already made all these stairs. I hate it when stuff like that happens. I make a bunch of something and then it's too much, and then... Because I get sick of not having made enough of them. So I make a whole bunch. And then it's too many. And I just have a shit ton of stairs that I never use again. There we go. That's a nice little... I like that. I like that indeed. Alrighty. We're gonna go ahead and get this row. Okay, we're gonna have to put a block there. That's just... darn it. Okay, I'm gonna put that there. And perfect, because we need to on the other side as well. I'm gonna go run over there, run up there, grab that block, hop back down, and we'll be good. I have ambient sounds as well for one of the mods, so we get to hear pretty birdies, even though there are not pretty birdies. Actually, that would be kind of freaky, I think. If you were a Minecraft villager and there's no birds around anywhere, no parrots in sight, and you're hearing vaguely bird-like noises that you've never heard before. What kind of eldritch deity do you think that would be? I don't know. Just I think there's a D&D god or some kind of highly powerful creature at the least. He I've seen him referenced in a couple YouTube shorts. He has like a shop and a whole bunch of birds. I don't know anything else about the guy though, but birds are a vibe, so I'd probably like him. Okay, we're gonna break these stairs because I have once again decided to slightly change a previous plan. We're gonna go in a block and then do the stairs again. I really hope my audio is not I really hope my audio is not janky again. That would be weird. But you know what? If it is, then we'll adjust a little bit more next time, and eventually we will find the right, ratio? I don't know. The right settings, I suppose. Right arraignment of noises, of decibels. Anyone else remember those? It's called. I had a class. It was one of my science classes. I had a lot of science classes that I did, but in one of them, at some point, we were on sound waves, and I caught on to how those worked pretty quick. I don't remember almost any of it, even though it wasn't that long ago, but don't remember almost any of it. I can't, for the life of you, tell you, for the life of me, tell you the names of how stuff worked, but there was one particular one, I don't think we ever got to decibels, but there was, the Doppler effect. There's something called the Doppler effect, which is when, it's the motion of sound waves when something is moving. So like, if I'm moving this way, then the sound waves that are in front of me are going to be shorter than the ones that are behind me. Those ones are going to be longer because I'm moving away from them while I'm making them. Whereas the ones that I'm facing, I'm moving into while sound is being emitted. And that's why when a car is going past you on the road, you don't hear it driving up as much, but then you hear it driving away for like a really long while. It's like a really loud, a really sharp curve in sound, and then it slowly slides back down. This is a really odd thing to be talking about. Well, you know what the Doppler effect is now, though, so congratulations, if you didn't already. I bet at least some of y'all did. Some of you will. It's okay. You don't have to. It's fine. Oh, there was also, we learned how to read weather symbol stuff. I don't remember the exact name of that either. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember the exact names of a lot of things. That is not my strong suit. It never has been my strong suit. It is simply... I struggle with remembering the names of anything and anyone that I'm meeting for the first time. It is... You could tell me your name 5 times within the first hour of meeting you, and it's just completely out the window in my brain. I don't know where it went. I don't know where it's gone. But it left. And I always feel bad because I was definitely supposed to remember that person's name. How is it that when you're making stairs, it comes out the same. It's the same as a block, right? You're cutting a chunk out of a block. You're cutting a fourth out of a block. So how come you use 6 blocks, you get 4 stairs? That's not how that should work. If you're using 6 of them, then you should at least get 6 stairs back. Not to mention the other fourth. What happens to that? What happens to what happens to does it just magically disappear? No, that would result in more stairs, not less stairs. It's not how that works. Unless you're accounting for the wastage of a couple of 2 whole oak plank blocks whenever you're... But I feel like if you're in Minecraft, you can't be that automatically bad at carpentry. You make stairs all the time. There's no way the little Minecraft guy just sucks that much at it. It's not really that big of a deal. I'm not that mad about it, but I'm not mad at all about it. I'm just finding things to talk about. I keep placing the stairs upside down. I had to get a drink from a water bottle. The water bottle. Ah, okay. We need more oak planks. Sun is going down, so we're gonna wait for it to go down, then we're gonna get more oak. And, oh, those guys are grown. Okay, well. I'm gonna... Actually, I should probably make another iron axe real quick. You can hear my... the little mic thing in the corner can hear my mouse clicking. I think. No. Okay, so I don't know what I was hearing then. Alright, well. That's alright. Alrighty, time to go collect oak wood. Went that way last time. Let's go this way. Let's go, because it's I'm exploring around the area while I do this, so it's good for me in the long run to know my surroundings. Because with my house down in the valley, instead of being up high like most of the time I do like a treehouse or a cottage. I've mentioned that before. And the cottages are usually on much flatter open land because I like to build a lot of stuff like directly around them, especially in creative mode. And the tree houses are just naturally tall, so it's all real easy to see from far away. But if I can't see stuff as easily from so far away, it's good to know what the area around it looks like for a little while. That way, at least if I can't see my house, I can hopefully recognize somewhere around it if I do get lost and have to come back. And, like, I know I keep inventory on, but there's still situations in which I can't just, like, fall a great height. Like if I brought my horses with me somewhere, for example. Which I probably should have done for this. Too late now. We're already all the way over. I'm going to find a way up this map. I'm progressively getting lower, actually, but I'm gonna find a way up. Probably should have done that over there, and then I could have just completely forgot that this was entirely walled off. I do really like this valley, though. I like Lithosphere. It's a good mod. It makes everything all pretty. I'm definitely one for the visual aesthetics of things. I mean, I still want to be able to enjoy it. Like, I don't want it to take away from the game. I want it to add to the game. That's why I'm playing the game. I would really, really like it if I could just... I shouldn't be struggling this hard. I know I can just break the dirt, but I don't want to. I want to preserve as much of the natural shape of things as possible. I say while I break a block of dirt. So much dirt in my inventory, dear lord. I mean, I keep exploding things on accident, so it's good to be carrying, but... And we have bread for my Minecraft tummy. This is delightful. I'm kind of tired today. I'm not I'm not talking as fluidly, huh? That's okay though. That's just how it is sometimes. Also, I did in fact have a Red Bull last time. I had a coffee this time. I don't drink coffee very much. I think I drink Red Bull more than I drink coffee. And even that's like not an aggressive amount. It's just kind of however much I end up. Hello, cows. But Red Bull actually has less caffeine in it than coffee does, which is why I prefer those to one over other energy drinks. I don't like Monster. It just look, if you like Monster perks to you can like your battery acid. I say with teasing and not hatred. I'm not gonna be mad at anyone for what they do or don't have a taste for, unless you disgrace my Italian heritage by calling Alfredo noodles, or not Alfredo noodles, by calling spaghetti noodles with Alfredo sauce on them a plate of spaghetti, because that's not how that works. Alfredo sauce turns it into Alfredo. If it was a red sauce, it would be spaghetti. That's how spaghetti works. This is a real conversation that I've had with someone. There was this guy, and I'm not gonna say his name just for out of I mean, I don't like him that much, but still out of respect for the fact that he's a whole other person. We'll call him Jay. So Jay was a person who was kind of a jerk, but I still talked to Jay. I still talked to a lot of people who were jerks, actually. Not at the same time, but like over the course of knowing and interacting with humans. That's a thing that happened. Anyway, Jay and I were having a conversation. I don't remember how this conversation started, but we were talking about something, and somehow he started talking about how we started talking about Italian food, and I was like, oh yeah, we have a family recipe for spaghetti, and he was like, oh, do you ever use white sauce on your spaghetti? And I was like, and I asked if he meant Alfredo sauce, and he said, no, he means white sauce spaghetti. And this whole other person looked me in the eyes and completely dead serious started insisting to me that if you put Alfredo sauce on spaghetti noodles, it's a meal of spaghetti. And I tried to explain the dynamics of, and maybe this is just a me thing. This could very well just be a me thing. I'm very particular with how I organize things in my head, so maybe it really is just a me thing. But I started trying to explain how, at least in my mind, spaghetti can't be called a spaghetti as a meal. Like if you're calling it spaghetti noodles with white sauce, that's fine. But a meal of spaghetti is with spaghetti noodles and spaghetti sauce. If you have just the noodles, it's not spaghetti. If you have just the spaghetti sauce, it's also not spaghetti. You can have spaghetti sauce. It's tomato sauce. You can have tomato sauce on a lot of things. That doesn't automatically make it spaghetti. The noodles alone also don't make it automatically spaghetti. Now, does Alfredo sauce automatically make something Alfredo? In my mind, yes, because there's a whole lot of different noodles that are acceptable noodles to be used in an Alfredo dish. But that's the thing, you can't override the Alfredo rule with spaghetti noodles, or the spaghetti rule with white sauce. It doesn't work. Just doesn't. Not in my brain, at least. And so, man, even my horse is struggling to get up here. Still quicker than I did, though. But that was a real conversation I had. We argued over the logistics of whether or not spaghetti noodles with white sauce constituted being called a meal of a spaghetti meal. If any of you have a take on that, I'd love to hear it, but that is mine on it. Okay, it's raining. The rain makes us cold. The rain makes us cold. We don't like the cold. We don't want to die in the cold. We don't want to die in the cold. I did, Ooh, okay. This is good. You are beautiful, ma'am or sir. So the only part about the genetics mod that I wish was sometimes a little bit more convenient is in fact the, it's raining. I'm gonna freeze again. I need to get some warmer armor. Which means wool armor, but I don't like, at least moving my horse I can still move when I'm frozen. But I don't have hello donkey, you're a pretty donkey. Ooh, okay, that's a jungle. If we get to the jungle, we can't freeze. It's a weird pink thing. What is that pink thing? Is it the top of a tree? Surely not. Surely it's not the top of the tree. I don't want to die over here. My horse is over here. Excuse you. No, this is bad. Oh. Damn it. Okay. That sucks. We have to... I'm gonna sleep through this and hope that the rain is gone by the time that we wake up. Because if the rain is gone... I mean, it's still making rain sounds, but the rain's gone. Okay, so... I have to close this behind me. I should definitely close that behind me. We're going to, go get my horse. I'm not leaving that horse there. Okay, let's start going up here. This is a bit more of a slope, so maybe it'll be easier. Get up over here. I'm gonna go get that horse, and then we're gonna look through the jungle. Tough as nails definitely makes it more difficult for me to wander places. I mean, that's part of why I installed it though is because I don't want to be able to just... I both do and don't want to be able to wander around aimlessly at my every individual whim. Alright, so it's over here. I'm gonna find... If I lose my horse, I'm gonna be really upset. I mean, I know what direction it is, but like... If I somehow lose this horse, I'm gonna be disappointed. Oh my gosh. It's another sheep. I mean, there's sheeps everywhere, but that one was standing up there. Was it you? Was that you? You're delightful. Did you know that? You're all delightful. And that one's standing up there. Dude, this is such a good biome for these animals. It won't take me very long at all to fill up a barn once I've got it, which is nice. I'll have some good creatures. And then in the other biome, I'm gonna call it the lush biome because of the lush dirt. It's got the one with a bunch of flowers and the darker grass. In that one, we saw some bunnies last episode, and I'd love it if I mean, my brother killed one of them, and I ended up feeding it to my dog after being upset about it for a little bit. And I was no longer upset about it then. Okay, so we went... Yes, we saw these horses, and then we went this way? Did we go this way? Right. If anyone wants to help me out in the chat. I don't know what exact direction. It was somewhere over here. Dude, I gotta find that horse, man. I don't want to have just lost a horse. That would suck. There were some very brightly colored trees. I saw them from a distance. So if I could see those trees again, I'd know where to go, but... Fortunately, my navigation skills aren't quite... You also have a higher vantage point on the horses. I'm kind of just vaguely hoping that it's over this hill. I've been kind of hoping that... Okay, there it is. I've been kind of vaguely hoping this whole time that we'll just, like, stumble upon a dragon nest. But even if we did, I'm not carrying red meat on me, and also I'm not carrying fish on me. And I know that if you feed dragons, the individual dragons, what their favorite one is, whatever their favorite meat is, they do, they like you faster. Okay, so that's what that was. It was just a really weird tree. Oh, yay, hello. That was, in fact, just a really weird tree. What is that? Is that a mushroom? That looks like a mushroom tree. We've gotten so far distracted from collecting oak wood. This is ridiculous. Ooh, what's that? Horseweed. Okay, well, that's not a food. Unless it is, and I'm just stupid. That could be the case. I'm not sure if it's specific biomes that the nests spawn in, because if so, then all these extra biomes are going to make it significantly more difficult to find those. That would really suck. But regardless, there are at least a good handful that spawn in the world when it's being created, so whether we stumble on one or we're able to... Oh my gosh. Okay. I found my way over to Keegan's Beach. That is a shipwreck. We're gonna go look at the shipwreck in hopes that he hasn't yet. He might have. He very well could have. I wouldn't be shocked. Horsey, stay here. Ooh. Oh yeah, there was a village up there. That was the village that we looted in one of the episodes. That was in episode 1, I think. I'm also going to collect sea turtle eggs at some point. That's going to happen. I'm going to acquire sea turtle buddies. Okay, so we have to get down there, preferably without suffocating to death. This is gonna take a while. Okay, you know what? Maybe we come back for the shipwreck. Maybe we come back for the shipwreck. Ooh, what's over there, I wonder? Okay, but since... Oh, did I say his name? I might have said his name. Okay, well, he said it was alright to say his name. In case I haven't, I'm not going to, but I shall continually refer to him as my brother. But my brother, like I mentioned earlier, he said that he had a villager stashed in a hole. It was one of the dragon ones. One of the ones that you could buy dragon stuff from. I have 8 emeralds. I'm not certain on, like, where this hole is, but when I was in his house before, I could definitely hear it. Oh my god. He's... Okay, well these horses are here, but also there's just a llama behind his house. You must have come from a wandering trader. I don't see where else you could have shown up from. I get sidetracked with everything all of the time. This is how I exist. This is how I play. Okay. Ugh. Oh, I don't like carrying this. Okay, well the thing is, I no longer hear the villager. I heard it last time I was here. I don't know where it could have gone. Okay, I'm gonna see if he has any iron ore. Here's what we do. If he has iron ore, I'm going to borrow a piece of iron ore from him. And then I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna, you know what, no, I'll smelt it here if he has any, and then I can leave him the iron and trade with the villager, and then I can leave the villager in his house. I can trap it in, like, a cage so that he can buy from it too. He doesn't have any iron ore, that sucks. Okay, that's okay. At least he didn't leave one of those traps behind. That would've sucked. Alright, horsey, let's go. Let's continue on our voyage. I don't know where we're going. I got so far distracted from collecting oak wood. That's okay though. I mean, at some point we have to come across something, right? That's a cool little crab. Another grass block. Ooh, okay. This is a problem. I do have dirt, so... I don't have a lead with me, so... Here's what we're gonna do. Oh. Huh. I don't remember these guys being able to swim. Was that possibly forever ago? Yeah. Huh. Alright, well, I don't want to go too far because I am gonna have to travel back home on the horse. That is a bunch of sea turtles. You have a little... Ooh. What have we here? Is it lava, mayhaps? It is lava. Oh, there's obsidian there. That must be where my brother got his obsidian. That's cool. Ooh. Ooh, I like this beach. Okay, we're gonna have to come back here at some point. This is agonizingly slow. I'm gonna freeze to death. I'd really like it if I didn't. It'd be really nice if I didn't freeze to death. It'd be like aggressively nice. Let's just go ahead and get back home. I'm on the beach now. I shouldn't be frozen for very long. There we go. Just because it was in the middle of the water. Alright, let's see about getting back up this mountain and going home. Actually, while we're over here, I was trying to get some oak wood, so... Let's go up here where it won't disrupt the view of his house either. Then we'll get... Like from here. Then we'll just have to not die. Alright, we're back on the mission of getting oak and making the hobbit house. That was a very long detour. I apologize. Excuse you. That's not very kind of you. It's not very kind at all. Just have to keep sight of where our horse is. I don't want her to wander off. I'm trying to think of names I could give my horses. I could name some after the Lord of the Rings, but I don't want to name all of my animals after the Lord of the Rings. I think it would be cool to name my horses after characters, maybe. So I'm trying to think of other series that I like that are like kind of not all D&D necessarily, but all that have the kind of mystical, magical, medieval century vibe to them. I like the show Merlin. I like that show. Yeah. Well, that thing's getting mauled by a dog now, so we're fine. Multiple dogs, actually. I like that there's so many wolves in this biome. It makes things easier for me. I knew I heard something. Alright, you're gone now. Oh my lord. Okay, there's a dog going after it there. Alright. That's good. See, if they're getting chased by dogs, and they won't bother with me. Spiders will though. That's okay. I like string. Spider's eye are good. They're a potions ingredient. They're pretty important. I didn't get any from them, but that's fine. I can finally acquire the frog hat. I have seen this Rana? I've seen that frog hat on like 2 different Endermen. And those guys kind of freak me out, so I don't really want them. I don't like that they can teleport all around me. And I know that I can just get in a body of water and then they can't do anything to me. But sometimes I just don't want to deal with it. Sometimes the hassle just isn't worth it. But once we get enough wood, we can head back and work on the hobbit hole. I'm gonna try and get a stack or 2 of it, because I feel like a stack or 2 of logs should definitely be enough. We're not gonna mess with that. Because a stack of logs is 4 stacks of planks. I feel like that should be enough to get for the rest of the oak. Okay, it's good you didn't hit me from behind. I'm not too far from death. Artsy, alright. I'm also glad that it's only if you look, only if you look them in the eyes. If they try to attack every time you just looked in their direction, oh boy. I'd be dying all over the place. Mistletoe. That's funny. Hey, if you could not, you have a villager nose. That's not your nose. Ooh, the slime! Yes. I'm actually quite excited about that. Uncommon hat grab. Worm's mine. I'll take that as my sign. Alright. A waystone. Back to my brother's residence. Get my horse back. And be on the way. I wonder what his house is gonna end up looking like when it's all done. He's gotten quite good at, decorative builds as well. When we were younger, sometimes I think, sometimes we'd end up just building very, like, it wouldn't be like in a challenge sense of, oh, let's see who can build this better, but we'd both be, both of us are FNAF fans, and so we'd both, like, start building a FNAF thing, or we'd both just be building a house in creative mode, and then we'd go and look at each other's and be like, oh yeah, that's cool, this is what I did, that's cool, and it was just fun to see where we were. Hello, donkey. Are you making waffles in the morning? Everybody likes waffles. There's so many donkeys. Where's my horse? Oh, come on, I was just talking about this. There's no way I lost it. We were right here. We're like right by his home. What happened? There's a baby horse. I don't remember seeing a baby horse. Lots of dogs. Oh, I think we were down over here. Okay. I have almost a stack of oak planks. Let's finish off the stack while we're here. If I can find where my horse went. Oh, the little fox. I like the foxes. Oh, oh, that little noise was so cute. Ain't that delightful? Okay, no, seriously, where's my horse? There's no way I lost her. And she had a saddle on, too. I would be just as upset about losing that saddle as I am about losing her. She was the favorite. This always happens. There's more horses, but... Oh, dear. Okay, well... Circle back this way. She's gotta be around here somewhere. She can't despawn. She had a saddle on. I tamed her. Can't just be gone. Occurred to me that the one viewer watching might be myself, because I have the chat pulled up on my phone. That's alright. There weren't any foxes around. Oh, not the blueberries again. Dude, the blueberries. Blueberries are trying to kill me. Always. Just put a bunch of blueberry bushes outside my house. It'll ward off every threat known to man. I was thinking about the name Ophelia for her, but if we can't find her, I can't name her Ophelia. She'll be gone. I guess I could still give her the name Ophelia, but she wouldn't be around for it. She's gotta be around here somewhere. She can't have just gone. That's not... I have to bring her back to the house. It was foolish to bring her out here. Foolish of me. Well, I think we lost my horse. I'm gonna check down here, and if she's not down here, then I lost her. Oh! Aha! There she is. Okay. I didn't lose her. I mean, I did, but I found her again. Alright, Ophelia. I'm gonna finish off this stack of planks. This stack of oak. And then... Okay, just need 4 more. So, let's get 2 trees of 2. You... What? Oh, okay, they're under there. I thought it was glitching again. You and you. And then we'll have exactly a stack. Gives me 4 stacks, a little over 4 stacks of planks, because I still have 14 oak planks left. Hop on Ophelia. You've earned your name. Earned a right to it. Just keep going this way. Ugh. Man, the blueberries are even trying to kill Ophelia. Come on now. The next time I have blueberries available to me, I'm gonna have a bowl here on stream. Eat a bowl of blueberries so I can see what it feels like. It's blueberries. See, look at that. That's such a pretty open field. But it's such a little open field. And then it's back to not an open field. At some point or another, we have to end up going far enough to find... Oh, this is the pumpkin town! This is the pumpkin town with freaky little pumpkin villagers! Wait. No, you guys have to see this. You have to see this. Look at that thing. Look at that horrible, horrible thing. Look at it. Why? Look at its eyes. Look at its eyes. Look it in the eyes. You can't even trade with them. There's no point to them. They're just there to freak you out. Oh, it touched my horse. Look at this. Look at this place. And there was nothing good here. Nothing. There there was pumpkin pie and pumpkins, and there was 2 cats in a well. That was one of the cats from the well, I think, unless it, or at least the same color. There's 2 cats that were stuck in a well, and I let them out of the well. And there's some horses over here. You look like an old horse. You look like an old horse. No, but those things freak me out. I don't like their eyes. As the devil, I tell you. It's probably the most southern sentence that's ever left my mouth. I'm not even from the south. Why are you dying? Oh my god! Oh my god! Get out of the blueberries! Oh, you poor child. Definitely eating a bowl of blueberries again. That's just... No, because the next time this happens, I'm having a bowl of blueberries. Oh, okay, we're here. Having a bowl of blueberries. They can watch their kin suffer. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Okay, hold on. Wait. Are you... Okay, you're better now. Awesome. Let's get you inside. Hurt myself in the process, but at least you're okay. Oh, look, you did a little run. You did a little run. Okay, so this is Ophelia. She has a name now. You still need a name. If anyone who watches this, is able to come up with a name for this horse, let me know. Take it into consideration. And... Oglogs. Yeah, oglogs. Okay, I'm gonna bring my crafting table inside. And my furnace. And oh yeah, I forgot I smelted bunch of glass. Awesome. I have enough glass for my windows now. I also am probably gonna put a fish tank somewhere. Just knowing me, I love fish tanks. I love them so much. Or maybe I'll put a fish tank in the floor. Wouldn't that be cool? Not exactly Hobbit of me, but it would be cool. Furnace. Crafting table. I should probably also bring my chests in here. Just put everything in here for now, except for what's in my, like, hotbar at the bottom. You know what? No, the blueberries also go in there. Screw the blueberries. Evil, evil blueberries. Not one of them is good. Okay, let's get all that. And luckily I also picked up the chests. So I don't have to go rifling through to find them. I have enough bones to get at least one more dog, I think. There's the Book of Dragons. I didn't pick up the chests. Okay. It's gonna take me a minute. Oh! Okay. There we go. Only had to actually pick up one of them, because... Here, why don't we move you so that you guys are over here. Oh, I have another iron sword. Okay. I'll fix up my hotbar again in a minute. Oh, none of that. Come on now. Don't be humming at me. Do this, fix up my hotbar, and then we'll sleep. Okay. Alrighty. Let's get that. I want to have the Book of Dragons just to keep in my inventory. I like it. Alright, where to go? It's cool. It's somewhere. I'll carry the emeralds. Carry the bones. Baked potatoes. Just in case we do come across a dragon, I'm gonna carry the beef. And the raw mutton. Okay, there we go. Book of Dragons. Awesome. And sticks. Let's carry half the stack of these guys. Then bones, emeralds, baked potatoes. Alright. There we go. All nice and organized. Awesome. Okay. And now we have to get the wood back. I'll have the glass. I'll have the wood and the glass just in my inventory for now, and also the iron. I probably should have grabbed that earlier. Let's do like this. There we go. Wait, did we get all the way around? No, okay. Let's get, we'll do a stack at a time of the stairs. That way, even if I end up making too many, it shouldn't be by too much, hopefully. Here we go. Oh, go back, break that. Awesome. Once we do this, I want to go around the outer edge of the upper edge of the outside. Huh. Okay. Can I maybe well. Oh, okay. Hold on, wait. I know how to fix it. There we go. All better. And then I do have some torches in here, but nothing in the middle, so let's move the torches to the middle. Or at least one of the torches to the middle, and then we'll put a lantern over here. And one over here. And for right now, that'll be the lighting once we have our roof. And then we can work on windows after we get the roof. Because that's going to give us, oh no. Oh, my roof. Shit. Well. I've committed to this shape. This is the shape we're doing. back in through the roof. Let's see how much we can. Let's do. Okay, no. 60. There we go. Doesn't have to be exactly 16, it just has to be exactly 16 at least one block so we don't make too many, but it doesn't have to be exactly 16 for all of them. Okay. Only for one block that way doesn't like auto make too many. There's a really loud car outside. Okay, so this one here, did I... Which way did I face it? Okay, side. Okay, so that's the point where it shifts. Awesome. And the backside's simpler because it doesn't have that curve to it that the front's got. Okay. So I'd say like almost 2 stacks to go around that whole thing. And I think this can just be one more on top. So let's do like this. Oh, no, we should... Okay. I know what you should do. Because if the stairs are under it, we don't have to have another block on top. All we need is, all we need is just the stairs, because it acts as that front part on its own. Darn it. Alright. Dag nabbit. Sometimes words are fun. And that time I wasn't prepared with an extra axe in my inventory. I need... Oh, it's empty. Well, we're heading down to the beach on Half a Heart. Nothing bad can happen here. No, but... Once we have the roof in, we can start working on the windows. I want to frame those with something. Maybe trapdoors. And then on the outside I want to do logs and fences. Like I mentioned earlier. And that way... it takes on kind of more of that hobbity shape. How are we cold? I'm actively on the beach. It's hot sand. It's hot sand, I'm telling you. And then it shouldn't be too long before we can get my crab buddy that's down in that hole over there. Oh. Don't look at that guy. He's teleporting pretty quick, so we look at the ground in case he happens to wander in front of me. Alrighty. Not being able to sprint is torture. What? What? I'm sorry, we have Pepe the Frog and then a chef. And then, what's on that squid's head? What kind of hat's that? It's a Christmas tree! It's right behind me. It's right behind me. It is right behind me. I heard it teleport. That one has tree antlers? Dude, what's up with that? Hello, monsieur. Oh, shit. Just too close to the shore. Well, that happens. We got the water canteen, that's what mattered. Right, back up. Alright. Awesome. We just have to keep track of where we've broken. Yeah. And I'll put the rest of this... Not that one. Then we'll put the rest of the stairs on top. Get that, the same kind of subtler curve we got. Okay, I think that's it. Now we have more wood to work with as well. And in this one we can do the corners. So we're gonna do that one. We're gonna do the corners up on this level. Ow. Why did I get hurt? Oh, latency fall damage, apparently. Alright. It's just, there we go. Back up. The roof is somehow the most tedious part of this. It's because of the stairs, I betcha. Because I gotta keep track of the shape different. I can't just, I'm not just building straight up anymore. Going around corners and doing all sorts of things to make it look nice and pretty. My room is cold, man. My knuckles are like half numb because my desk is right by a vent. I can't really move it though. I mean, like technically I could move it, but it's the only spot that it really. It's in the best spot it can be. So moving it might fix my knuckles, but it would cause other issues. That's alright though. I'm gonna have to remember to add my YouTube in my links on Twitch. There's a lot of stuff I still have to configure. That's okay though. Still figuring my way around, and that's alright. There is no way. How? How are we already? This is insane. We are already back out of Oakwood. I thought we had enough. Yes, you always think you have enough Oakwood, and then you not even just Oakwood. You always think you have enough wood, and then you never do. Doesn't really matter what you're using it for. There's never enough of it. Okay. That's alright. We know where to get more. Up. Up is where we get more. Awesome. And we have enough. I don't want to say we have enough, but since we have these, let's start going around like this. And then we should have somewhat of a better idea. And then the last one's just going to be, this is going to be the last layer. I'm going to fill in here with just a single nether layer of planks, and then we'll call that good. Then we'll get to go ahead and divide and make some walls. And we'll have to get the I want to get the roof down before we do the walls. And the roof, I want to go and get some of that swamp oak wood for it. Just because I think that one looks real pretty. Real pretty. You know, I'm complaining about not having enough wood, and at some point I'm gonna have way too much. And hello, little chicken. That chicken. Most of the chickens we've seen have been white chickens. That one's not a white chicken. White chickens are typically, I believe the best ones for eggs. It's a specific breed of chicken. We got chickens in a coop outside the place I'm living in. And I think we have like 16 of them. That number might have gone down, might have gone up. Oh. Okay, wait. Hold on. We have to get this iron ore here. I've been talking this whole time about needing iron ore. We're gonna get up to that iron ore if it's the last thing I do. Oh. What a delight. Okay. Okay. This is good, this is good. And then we can smelt it. And we'll get... Okay, we can get at least 8 of those traders out of this, which means we've got 8 shots to get one that has map to a dragon's nest, which is exactly what I need. I'm gonna get the wood from here, I think. You know, I'm trying to go all the way up the mountain. I don't gotta go all the way up the mountain. I can just get it from down here. Don't want to touch that big pumpkin yet. Gutting it's gonna be a heck of a lot of work. Even if it is just all pumpkin all the way through. Can you imagine? I don't know what that noise was, but it was very well could have been me running into something, but made me stop for a minute. Could you imagine if there was a real pumpkin that was that big? Could you imagine carving out a pumpkin for Halloween that was the size of your house? Or not the size of it, but I guess like the size of... like a small bedroom with a really tall ceiling. That would be wild. Wouldn't it be so funny if we got like a dragon map and there was one just like right near me, just in a direction I happen to have not gone yet? Wouldn't that be wild? I mean, we wouldn't have to go very far at least, but... regardless of how far we have to go, it's gonna be a whole heck of a trip to go get a dragon, whether that's now or later. Whole heck of a trip. It'll be a good trip though. Come back with a dragon, have dragoned it. Dude, my fingers, man. Fingers are so cold. I have a blanket that I have in my room a lot. My room is it's right above the boiler, so it's either stupidly hot or stupidly cold, and there's not really in between. I much prefer it when it's stupidly cold to when it's stupidly hot, but that's because you can bundle up as much as you want in the cold. You can only take off so many layers in the heat before all that's left is like peeling off your skin, and obviously that's not a feasible solution. Like you can't just do that. It's not possible, and even if it were, it wouldn't be fun. So I have a fuzzy. It's a fuzzy light blue blanket. I like to keep it with me, but unfortunately, it got like a basement floodwater on it. Not like a big basement flood. It was just a little bit on the very ground of it, but my blanket touched it when I was down in the basement for work, and and then after that, I threw it in the washer because it was like one corner of it was completely soaked. I don't know, and that was after the cat was laying on it too. There's 3 cats here, and I love them all. So there's Merlin, there's Muse, and there's Banshee. We also call Banshee Baby Kitten because Banshee, she's still like a kitten, but she's not a kitten anymore, but I don't think she's full grown yet. But Merlin is the grumpiest. He kind of hates... He hates you until he doesn't. And he's been liking me a lot more lately. So I've been loving on him, petting him and stuff, and all of the animals, all 3 cats and a little light brown toy poodle we've got, his name is Chewy. His full name is Chewbarca. But we call him Chewy. It's Chewy. All of the animals, the cats and the dog, all of them love that blanket. It's a very like soft, very fuzzy blanket. All of them love it. All of the cats have done kitty paws on it, the little biscuits. Chewy will sit and sleep on it whenever he's around it, whenever he can. And so does Merlin. Merlin has decided that it is one of his good places to nap. And it's adorable, but it becomes a problem because anytime I leave my blanket in a chair and I get up, he will be on it. I could be gone for 2 minutes and he will be on that chair by the time that I get back. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But I love him and I'm not going to complain about it. I mean, who would? That's the end of statement. Who would? But I think it's sweet. I like, he did some kitty paws on it too, and I'd never seen him. Before that point, I hadn't seen him do kitty paws on anything before. Not that he wasn't, like I'm sure he was. He doesn't hate everything, but I hadn't seen him do it, and so the fact that he was doing it on my blanket was the biggest honor. The biggest honor, I am telling you. That would be like, I have a good handful of siblings. A good handful of siblings. And that would be like if so 2 of them are pretty picky eaters. The pickiest of them, that would be like if he told me that I'd made his new favorite food. Like, that would be insane. And it's not that he doesn't like food. He likes food, he's very picky about it because he's a younger kid. He's a younger kid, and so he's one of the ones that's just picky about food like that. It's fine, I get it. And I've made food that he likes before, but I don't think he's ever said any of it's been his favorite. If he ever said that any of my food was his favorite, I'm pretty sure I would just ascend. I would ascend to the astral plane. Gale from Baldur's Gate would meet me with open arms. Okay, now Gale's delightful. Gale's not my favorite. I don't know. Okay, no, I do know. Astarion's my favorite. Astarion is. He's the favorite. He's just the favorite. That's just how that game works. But Gale is a delight. I don't really use him in my party because I always play magic users. I enjoy it. I always play magic users. And so I don't really have a need for Gale. I don't usually have a need for Will either, but I also have him in my party most of the time. Or not most of the time. All the times I've played, I keep Gale and Will in my party because I like them both. They're both good characters. I just don't have like much of a use for them, is all. So they just kind of get to sit around at camp. Astarion always goes with us because he's good for sneaking and lockpicking stuff, and also because he's my favorite. And then I usually have Shadowheart for the healing magic. And I usually have well, this is a problem. Okay, so we can have a little circle window, but if we do like this, okay, we'll just frame it like that on either side of it then. Or you know what? Okay, let's put glass in the middle. It's probably gonna look dumb, but we'll see. I was right, that looks dumb. Okay. Okay, we're gonna break this. We're gonna get the glass shards back because cork is installed, and I almost forgot the cork was installed. I'm so glad I installed that. Oh, I didn't get one with the... Okay, wait. I know there's connected glass. I know that there's connected glass. I know there's a way to connect the glass. Did I not install that mod? Dang it. Oh, I usually have a mod that, connects the glass. This is upsetting to me. Alright, well, how do I make the framed glass? Glass with iron. I don't want to waste iron on that. That sucks. Okay, until the night hits, I'm gonna leave my door open and I'm gonna smelt one of these raw iron at a time. Until we get a guy with dragon stuff. Because it's supposed to spawn him and then he goes to where you smelted the iron. So he should be... Unless it only summons him once. Oh, does it only do it once? No. Damn. Guess I have to wait for a regular wandering trader now. That sucks. Well. Alright. Plan failed. You know what? At least we get iron out of it. At least we've gotten some iron out of it. Oh! Oh my... Oh, someone was in the chat. There were people in the chat, and I was on the wrong... Oh no. Oh. Oh, I feel so bad. Okay, I had the wrong thing pulled up. I had Stream Manager open, but I didn't have... I was on the wrong... Okay. Hello, Daisy, Ivanka. You still here? Okay. Well... Oh, I can't keep recording. There's not sufficient disk space to keep recording. Oh no. Okay, hello. It's delightful to see you. I'm so sorry I didn't see your chat. Oh boy. Okay, I have to... Oh no. Oh, it stopped recording my stream. It's still streaming, but it's not recording it anymore. I ran out of disk space. Okay. Awesome. I would love to see your art. Thank you for sending me your Discord. I'm sorry, I'm not moving right now. I'm trying to okay. If I delete this, then I should... Okay, I'm recording again. I don't know how much of my stream is going to be missing. Alright, what are we at? Okay, I'm recording. Okay. Oh no. Again, I don't know how much of... Oh no. Oh, okay, well, I'll figure that out later. It's recording again now. It's recording again now. How long was this one? Yeah, I'm working on it. It shouldn't... Okay, oh my god! It stopped recording at 57 minutes! I have an hour missing! Oh no! This is fine. It's fine. This is okay. Well, we have an hour of... That's disappointing. Oh, that's in the dirt. That's actively in the dirt. Okay, we can't have a window on that side. That's okay. Well, we have lost, okay. I'll have access to chat still after the stream ends, so I'll check out your Discord and my Discord is Blue Goo. It's the same as my channel, so I'll send you a request once the stream is done. Thank you for watching, though. Oh dear. There's an hour of video missing. A whole hour. That sucks, man. Yeah, of course. Look, man, I'm just happy that anyone's here watching. This is awesome. Alright, let's get some bigger windows going in the back here. I want to have this facing the... Okay, yeah, that's good. Let's move this over one, and then I can have it facing here. I do want to put a waterfall here eventually. Because... Oh no, not my glass. Oh dear. No, not my glass. Fix it. Okay, delightful. Wonderful. There, and now when I do put a waterfall there, I'll be able to see it. Isn't that delightful? Isn't that great? The answer is yes. Yes, it is great. Awesome. Oh, hey, since you're here, I was asking earlier, I'm trying to think of names for this horse. So if you've got any suggestions, this one's name is Ophelia. The dog is Sebastian. This guy's name is Ted. He's on my hat here. He's another hat on my hat. But I need a name for this horse. She's female. So if you can think of anything, let me know. So I think that would be delightful. I wonder if it'll still be able to upload the whole stream. Probably not, because I'm... We'll see. Well, I'll figure it out. It'll be okay. Right, now where's the middle? These two middle. Okay. Alright, scoot-a-loot. Scoot-a-loot. Scoot-a-loot out the way. Those two... Okay, I'm gonna get this here. Awesome. Ah! 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 Okay. Success. Making noises and singing songs. And we're doing the glass. Doing the glass. There we are. Can't put one over there because there's dirt in the way, but so it looks like this is going to be the side where the chest room is. Honestly, I was thinking I was going to put the chest room on this side anyway. So now all we need is we need a floor and walls, and then the outside is gonna take a while. I'm real. Oh, it stopped. What? It stopped recording again. Come on. How do you run out? How? Okay. Oh. Oh no. It can't keep doing this. Okay, we're gonna take a detour. We're gonna take a detour because oh, okay. This is fine. Okay. We're gonna go to YouTube. Gonna figure out how to put a video there real quick so we can have storage space. Then how do I, okay, my channel, posts, manage videos, YouTube Studio, posts, create a post. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna drag and drop and see if that works. And then, no, that didn't do anything. Okay. How do I manage videos? Oh, okay. Videos. So, how do I... Hmm. Oh, okay. Upload videos. Verify my phone number. Okay. We can do this. This is gonna take me a minute. 6 seconds. Got it. Fresh. Almost there. Okay. Next. Checks. Stability. Got it. Okay, so I can still stream, but until episode 1 is uploaded, I can't make space to continue recording this one. So, since that is the case, alright. I'm gonna see if the first part is uploaded to Twitch, and if so, we can make some room. Channel, 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 creator dashboard. Let's Okay, channel and videos. Okay, so oh, why is it, did I not rename it? Oh, I forgot to rename it. Okay. Okay, so I can't record anymore. That's gonna take a while. So I think I'm gonna end this stream here. Or, you know what, no, I'll stick around for a while and I'll just explain in the next one that there were some technical difficulties. It'll all be alright. It'll be okay. In the meantime, we can keep working on all of this. I would still like to go ahead and... It'll be okay if it doesn't all get uploaded. It's fine, it's just technical difficulties. Everyone's got them. I will just have to make note of that. And then whenever the stream is over, I'm gonna take the time to upload all of those videos. That way I can delete them from my files and have some space to record more. I hope it turns out alright. Alright, in the meantime, we're gonna go and try to get some of that swamp wood. Why did you drop an onion? You weirdo. Alright. The swamp wood is over here. We're gonna go ahead and grab some of that for my floor. Then we're gonna come back, install the floor, and go from there. And then at some point, if episode 1 finishes downloading, then I'll be able to... Yeah. That's fine. It'll be okay. It's not a huge... What is this? Why is there... What's going on here? Okay, well, we have to get up there. I want to see where that path goes. We've gotten distracted again! Oh no! It'll be fine. Okay, we gotta get up there to see... Is there a village right here? That would be wild. See, this is why I'm gonna make bridges eventually. We'll get up there. Oh man. It'd take us a minute, but we'll get up there. Oh man, I was on it. Okay, wait. There we go. Break this. What's up here? If it's another one of those pumpkin villages. I don't like those things. Huh. Oh, it is! It's another one of those freaky pumpkin villages. Man. Nothing good can come of little creatures with those eyes. Nothing, I tell you. Alright, well. I mean, hey, we still got up to some swamp wood in the end. Crafting table with me because I'm gonna need another axe. Alright. Let's get some of the swamp wood. Oh boy, this was a really bad tree. Okay, no, let's fix this. Let's fix it. We can fix it and find a better tree to cut down. Might be a problem. Oh, we found a beehive! That's cool. Now I know it's up here now. More goats. Delightful goats. Those aren't goats, those are sheep. All of the swamp trees are all really big. It's not nighttime, what are you doing? Alright, well, suppose we're back off to wandering again. I don't want to do too much while the stream, well, I can't record it. That was a weird patch of podzol. Bunch of cobble and podzol and... No, but how insane would it be if we did end up finding a dragon thing and I wasn't recording? That would be wild. I would be genuinely so upset at that. I'm gonna check on that real quick. Is it 4%? That sucks. Alright, well. It's okay. We'll just have to be more prepared in the future. Well, while we're here, we might as well explore. Gonna wander around. I feel bad. There was more going on in the chat earlier and I wasn't here for it. I was, but I had the wrong thing open. Pretty goofy of me. Okay, I need to make a note to not be in this biome when it turns night, or else I'll freeze to death. See, there's more jungle, but... Oh, okay. This is another village. This cannot be a pumpkin village. Oh, this village should have a waystone. Not the pumpkin villages, apparently, but all of the other villages should have a waystone somewhere. So let's find that, get the waystone first before we do anything else. If we can find it. Oh! There's a... Huh. There's a really weird block of villagers. I'm not gonna get involved in that. That is their business. Hello? Waystone. Are you not here? I don't see you. Be really great if you were here. I don't know what biome this is, but... There it is. Okay. Found it. Found the waystone. And they got a laze, a wonky pig. Alright. I'm not gonna rate it right now. Azak Zoirer. Alright. Well, we have the waystone to Azak Zoirer. This village has been officially claimed by the Kingdom of Blue. Suppose. It's me. And we're gonna keep on wandering. I can't believe we lost like an hour of progress. Well, and more than that now, because it's not recording now, but not much I can do about that. What the heck is that? There's no way that's just a house. That doesn't make any sense. Is it another village? Holy crap. the owl hooted, and then I fell in a blueberry bush, and it scared the shit out of me. Okay, it is another village. It's just a different style of village. Blair died for a reason. Killed by a zombie. Yeah, died because the zombie was hungry. Man, the owl hooting's really freaking me out. I am actively under a lantern. I don't know what you want from me. Oh, and I wonder if... Oh, I keep hearing my headphones scraping. I keep hearing my headphones scraping. I haven't worn actual headphones like this in a while. So it didn't occur to me that it was the headphones. Oh no, we got zombie villagers going on. Right. Can we... I'd like to find a waystone here as well. If we can. Tons of barrels. Fish. More fish. I'll take the fish. Dragons like fish. I'll take the bucket as well. Ooh, iron picks. Oh, that's too much to grab. Wool. More bread. Until I come across a waystone, I'll just kind of nab things from here. I will also... I don't want the hat, but I'll take the emerald. Ooh, a saddle. Okay, we definitely take the saddle. Okay, here's the waystone. Mermere. Mermere. Alright then, Mermere. That's a creeper. That's a creeper, and I can't sprint. 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 So... I'm gonna grab some water from here. Pop in here. Alright. Whenever I end up dying and back at home, that's probably when I'll quit this, but until we reach that point, I'm gonna keep wandering, seeing what I can find. I just watched a skeleton spawn. This won't go on for too much longer. Especially not considering the fact I'm actively freezing. Do I have any lanterns? I do. Okay. Some wild bunny ears you got there. Eevee ears. Oh, okay. My brother got some of those. I just keep running. I have to come across something else good eventually. Is that another village? Oh my god, that's so many zombies. It is. It's another village. What? Oh. Very, very odd village. Okay. Waystone. Kerlorzer. Alright then. Wonky village. Oh no, we're not going in the snow. We're not going in the snow. We won't survive in the snow. Alright then. Let's, oh, a river. Let's go ahead and get across there. Can't go that way because of the ice. We could probably ride along the edge of it though. Bet you we can. See if we find anything interesting. What the heck is that? Huh. Well, ain't that neat. I don't know what this is, but I'd like to. That's horrifying. Is this one of the pumpkin villages? This is one of the pumpkin village. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be a pumpkin village? This is actually pretty cool. Like just this. Is the entire world gonna be this weird pumpkin stuff? I don't really want it to be just weird pumpkin stuff. Whenever this voyage comes to an end, that's when the stream will end, after I respawn. See if we can go around. We can go around the snow. Don't want to freeze to death, so. Oh boy, we got a music change and another horse. Other horses are always good signs, surely. Oh, hey. Got some whatever this is. What's that? Rocky stone. Alright then. That's odd. It's just in this one spot. Why is it just in this one spot? Why is it weird? Oh man, my inventory's like full. Isn't that wild? Well, alright then. Oh. Might not be able to go around. There's no village. If we can make it there, we can probably warm up. So, it's watched out for. No, nope, that's what I wanted to watch out for. That's what I wanted to watch out for. That's what I wanted to watch out for. Any snow that doesn't have more snow on top. It's a white bunny rabbit. Oh, that's so cute. And alright. No, no, no. Come on. Come on. Come on! Oh man. Alright, well. I keep my word, so once we respawn, the stream is over. That's alright, we'll find this place again. Found a good few villages. Quite a bit of looting. All in a day's hard work, I suppose. Alright. Well, that's the end of the stream. Thank you all for being here. And I'm sorry I couldn't record all of it. Bye.